Doesn't look a thing like Jesus, but he talks like a gentleman, like you imagine when you were young. When you were young. Yo, where is everyone? As the chat is not popping up on my screen. I don't like that. Oh, there it is. That's very small. Awkward. Alright, so what's good? Hello. Everybody's names are really small. Dark Angel. I'm sorry, my throat's a bit out of whack. I haven't spoken in a very long time. Roblox, Chungus. What is happening? Mammal. Oh my God, you're a manifestation of my childhood trauma. God, so difficult. Hello, Cat Bomb, any percent, LOL, Brian, Andrew, Nocturnal, Jack, Shane, Dunsparce, Scythe, and Dragon Ball Z. Oh my God, we got the whole anime here. Benji, Pink Steven. Hello, everyone. Martin, Max, hello. I think that says Ruin. This screen's really dark. Hold on. Okay, that's a little bit better. Dud, Steven. Yes, the puzzles of old time unknown. This was a gift from my grandmother. Yeah. Hold on, I'm just gonna take a sip of water. You guys wanna see this wine glass? I bought a wine glass. I bought 2 wine glasses. Like, they came in a box, and I was like, yeah, I should buy it. Like, I saw them in the store when I was buying bed sheets, and I was like, yeah, I don't have any wine glasses. I should buy them so that I have something fancy to drink out of. It was a terrible idea. These things are weirdly weighted. They're terrible to hold on to. I should have bought nicer ones, but, you know, I won't be doing this again. This angle looks like you're doing it on a wall. Well, maybe I am. Maybe I've defeated gravity. You never know. I sound like my grandmother. How dare you? My grandmother sounds way better than this. You bought a wine glass to drink water. Well, I'm not gonna drink wine. It's gross. Trying to RPG Jesus water into wine and all that? No. Fake doesn't look a thing like Jesus. But more than you'll ever know. I'm gonna open this. Oh my. These pieces are quite tiny. Let me just make sure that we're on the screen for the reveal. That's gonna get fucking puzzle dust everywhere. Yeah, it did. Ugh. I'll put it over here. It's just a fucking typewriter. Like, this is not exactly an A-grade puzzle, and I'm gonna donate it as soon as I'm done with it, but you know, I'll do it. It was free. How am I? Rested. I have not been doing much in the way of talking lately. Feeling pretty good about it. The reason why I took a break is because I wanted to play Hades. I bought it, and I've gotten pretty good at it. Thank you, Elliot Nicklin, for continuing to be a real faker. That is very cool of you. There it is. It still works. Thank you. Thank you. That's a thumbs up. Vodka is just alcoholic water, and vinegar is just spicy water. Anyway, yeah, I can beat Hades in 20 minutes. That's my fastest time. I've been playing Genshin. I'd play Genshin if it was on Switch. It's a good system, especially for playing Hades on. Anyway, we're here to solve a puzzle. Particularly this puzzle. It's kind of weirdly shaped. Hold up, let me just set up, make sure that, yeah, okay. I'm actually kind of perfectly aligned there. 20 minutes or less, your pizza is free. Yeah. 20 minutes or less. And wait. Okay. There's, I didn't touch this beforehand. It came like this. I think my grandfather did this puzzle and he didn't tear it up properly, but I won't hold that against him. There's a whole bunch of better things to hold against him. So, yeah. Now this is fine. Move it a little closer to the center. Okay. It's kind of an ugly puzzle. True facts. Just like that. Do it from the middle out. My God. So excited for the corner pieces. For hell's sake, when did you last sleep? This morning. I slept into like 11. I've been sleeping pretty late lately. That's why I don't know if this is like, if that's just loose or in the wrong spot. This is poorly made. Yeah, tomorrow I'm leaving to go camping. My parents are camping, and oh, I see what the issue is. It continues on the side. That's fucking terrible. Oh my God. Okay. Anyway, I was like, this is a weirdly shaped puzzle. No, it's regular shaped. It's just a sucky box. Anyway, my parents, they're out with like their trailer at a campground. I'm gonna go out there because I need the fresh air. I was like, nah, man, I want to stay home all week and just chill. But then I was just like, nah, I'm gonna do something stupid if I do that. So I'll go out. But oh my fucking God, that's the picture. It's just a shitty box. The whole picture is that. Ow. I'm so offended. So it's like half of a typewriter, a cup of coffee, and a notepad. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. But that goes there. Let me just make sure that everything's on screen. Of course it is. It's a very small puzzle. Who made this? Cardinal. That's a puzzle company I've never heard of. Ever. And flowers, that is true. Ready to dissolve into a puddle of milk. Wow, vibes. Am I single? I am, but you can't have me. Nobody can. You think you know someone, but you don't. You don't know me. I don't fucking know where this goes. Is this a letter? I don't know. That's silly. Never thought to remember what puzzle company's name is. You never heard of Cobble Hill? Peasant. I don't mean to insult you. I'm just saying, anybody who does puzzles a lot knows of Cobble Hill. You must. If you don't, you are wrong. I think that fits. No, it didn't. I was incorrect. Why is a typewriter on a picnic table? Good question. For the aesthetic. Post that on Tumblr. I have to get into a better position for this. As you can imagine, sitting on the floor, does not leave many options open for puzzling, but I'll do it correctly. Don't worry about it. That's part of the thing. Wow. It's just like this. Hello, Sin. Puzzles give you anxiety because you never finish them. My God. Sitting on the floor is not comfortable, but I'm also sitting on a blanket, so that's life. This is reality. That's reality. No, that's not correct. I've been misled. Dog/wolf girl script was done by another VA and it got 100,000 views in a week. Wow, cool. That's fab, Max. You see, I was telling you that your scripts are good. That they are good indeed. You might not have believed me, but you should believe in yourself. I mean, we all agree, right? Everybody knows that Max has good scripts. That's the truth, and it's facts and logic and everything. Have I been? It's been a while. Well, it's been a while since I have posted. I've been gone for a time. I was busy playing Hades. I cannot stress that enough. I have spent an inordinate amount of time playing Hades. It's a really good game. I think I was seeing ads for like a version of it on Xbox during E3. And I was like, hey, I should buy that, but I'll wait until I'm on break. And then I did. A 500 pieces puzzle will be absolute hell. What? This isn't even the biggest puzzle I've done. This is a child's puzzle. A child who likes typewriters. I don't know if my sister likes typewriters, but she's the one who ended up with the family typewriter. I call it the family typewriter. It was my grandmother's. She, back in the day, her day, she would type up university students' essays. It's really a fascinating kind of thing because, you know, not everybody had a typewriter back then, but essays were expected to be handed in typed. So what the students would do is they would handwrite out their essays, and then they would pay someone, like my grandmother, to type them out for them. Apparently she was very skilled at that. It's impressive. Hello, Lil Monk. Oh wow, you've got the gold star. Fabulous. Big fan of that. How old is too old to be a child? Good question. I don't know, as soon as you hit 18, I guess. But I mean, there are teenagers, you don't want to call them children because they're on their way to becoming adults, and you don't want to patronize them or anything, so I don't know. Really depends. Grandma Fake out here grinding. Oh no, not anymore. She has since passed on. No way, I'm not an adult. I need my purple star. The purple one, I don't even know. There's different levels to it. I think you get the purple one after like a year. So if you're still here after a year, well, good luck for all of us making it that far, I guess. It's Vibing and Dying, just change the name. All right, fair enough. I'm still just probably gonna call you Little Monk though, because you know, that's what she gone with. Yeah, R.I.P. No, it's okay. It's okay. Comedy of Errors, that one was. Not really. It was very sad, but you know. It's just my other grandma, the one who gave me this puzzle. You know what? I don't know if I should tell this story. It's a little bit personal, but it's also a little bit funny. 24 months. Oh yeah. Purple's your favorite color. You had to make the hardest again. I know, I'm sorry. It's just I was going through the colors for the stars, for the badges, and I was like, oh, what should I go with for these? And I was like, you know, black, bronze, silver, gold, and then there were like still 2 tiers left, so I was like blue and then purple, because I like purple. Story time. Okay. So here's the tale. It's a tale of woe, sadness, and dead people. Okay, so my grandmother died a few years ago on my birthday, and it was very sad. We were out for my birthday dinner when it happened, so it was like, you know, her revenge for me not visiting her enough. I say that jokingly. She was a very nice lady. And yeah, so that happened. It was devastating. It's not like one of those things where it's ruined my birthday forever. Like, I still celebrate my birthday like normally. It hasn't really like affected me or anything. But yeah. So that happened. And then on my birthday this year, my other grandma, who's still alive, she's well, she's still alive for now. She's apparently vascular dementia runs in the family on both sides, which is super bad. But yeah, she called me on my birthday this year. And while we're talking, she's like, oh, are you gonna have like dinner with your parents? And I'm like, yeah. And then out of nowhere, she's just like, you know, it really sucked how like how a few years ago your other grandma like died on your birthday, but like everything's okay now. And I was just like, what? Like, why would you bring that up? And then later, she was talking to my mother on the phone, and I was in the room, and she brought it up again to my mother. And I'm like, I had told my mom that she did that, and she was like, what, she did that? And I'm like, yeah, she did that. It was really weird. And she's like, geez. And then she did it again when I was in the room, and I just gave my mom a look like, see? Yeah, I don't know. My grandmother, she is a bit lacking in tact, but I'll give her a pass now, because you know she's got dementia. Yeah. Oh, that fits there. Nice. She tells it like it is. Is she proud of being the surviving one? I mean, I don't think she should be, because she's probably like, I don't know, like 15 years younger than my other grandma was when she died. Like, I don't know, man. Like, my other grandma was in like her 90s. The one that's still alive is only like 80-ish. Maybe late 70s. I don't remember how old she is. And she'd prefer it that way, as do most of the women in my family. You know, it's like that stereotypical don't mention my age. Like, don't talk about it. Like, we could still celebrate my birthday, but I don't want you to bring up how old I am. You know how people get like that? this stream really puzzles you. Facts. Pretend I'm 18 because I can't handle being an adult. Alright, as long as you're not doing anything weird with pretending you're being 18. How am I doing? I'm doing okay, J-Blade. I'm solving a puzzle at a very awkward angle. I shouldn't have done this. I should have just bit the bullet and just like cleaned all the shit off my table, but no. We're doing it on the floor. There's no rules. Nobody said you had to do puzzles on tables. I used to do puzzles on the floor all the time as a kid. Drove my parents friggin' nuts because my floor would get all messy and they couldn't sweep up when there's a puzzle on it. It's okay. You know, this reminds me of a puzzle. Oh man. Professor Layton re-release on Switch when? And I'm not talking about that one with Catriel. She's the worst. I didn't finish that game on 3DS because I just couldn't be fucking bothered. She's so lame. I don't know where this goes. I'll put it over there. I played the first one. That was a banger. I played all of them, but I accidentally played the second one first because I didn't realize it was series. It's okay though. Like the first one doesn't, like the second one doesn't really spoil the first one except for like the whole Flora thing. And even then I still didn't know what the twist was gonna be. The twist made no fucking sense. None of the twists in any of the Professor Layton games make any sense at all. They're all just nonsense. It's still a great game series, though. I'm gonna put something underneath it so you can lift it when it's done. Well, I used to have a puzzle map, but then it got dirty, and I was just like, I didn't feel like having it around anymore. But, oh, how convenient. Thank you. Yes. When this is done, I'm just taking it apart. I'm not gonna do anything with it. This is gonna be a quick sell. If I don't finish it on the live stream, I'm gonna just leave it here while I'm gone for the weekend, and then I'll come back and finish it. It's not gonna take long. Anyway, ooh, look at this. You might think this is cheating. You might think I should break these up, but I have no incentive to do so, so I'm not going to do that. Get yourself a card game playmat. I have those? Card game playmat. You play card games on a mat. And it's facts. It's life. It's truth. Notice me, fake. I've noticed you, Alex. I notice everything. Once again, this wine glass was a terrible choice to drink out of. I don't understand it. I should have bought a small one, but I thought, oh, this one's kind of bulbous and swirly. It could be nice, but it's not. It's not nice. The next thing I'll drink out of it is root beer, and I don't have any root beer, so I won't drink anything out of it. What a terrible decision I've made. I remember getting a martini glass as a kid. I drank Kool-Aid out of it. Well, that's like a good fake out. You just be like, oh yes, I am also partaking in alcohol, but secretly it's just Kool-Aid with an umbrella in it. Anybody love those little mini umbrellas? Those are so much fun. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. They're always fun to see. I miss them. I think that's a piece of paper. What's my favorite board game? I don't think I have one. Sorry? Disney Sorry. We played that all the time when I was a kid. Yes. The puzzle pieces were all Disney characters. It was inconvenient. Heard one script that had a really good plot twist at the end. Oh man, I've had some pretty good plot twists, I say, judging myself as good, even though you shouldn't do that. I don't want to sound conceited, but I think I've pulled off some decent plot twists in my time. Not great ones, but decent. Monopoly ruins friendships, you're right. But I never played Monopoly with my friends, I only played it with family. This must be why my family argues all the time. Plot twist, you were a Neko all along. That one was pretty good. I had you guys going for an entire part. I'm not done with that series, by the way. Is there gonna be another Neko listener audio if you count the video game AI tutorial as one? Uno ruins friendships. I don't know, man. Anybody ever have that what's it called? It's like the Uno machine. You would, whenever you get Uno, you would hit the button and it would give you a random amount of cards. That was hilarious. I shall make them until fake gets sick of them. Whatever, man. I have a high tolerance for anything. You think you can stop me. You think you can get me to like flinch away and be like, no, but I won't. I'm too strong. I'm a very strong person. I still gotta buy some weights though. I don't know where to get them. Or to transport them. I need to just buy some 10-pound weights and lift them. I will lift them. Maybe I should get some leg weights. Be like Rock Lee. The leg weights come off. And I'm just like, whoa, I'm super fast now. Like, Naruto altogether is not like an amazing anime, but like, let's be real, Rock Lee dropping the leg weights was like the anime moment of all time. Because the gentle, dumb, good boy down pat at this point. You really think so? Because every time I say good boy, I'm just like, oh, this sounds like I'm kind of forcing it out. I don't know, man. I don't know what guys like. Are guys into that? They must be. Or else I wouldn't even be here. I would have run away. I would have gone elsewhere. Actually, I don't know if I would have. If this whole ASMR thing didn't take off, what would I have done? Because my whole thing was just like, I'll just upload every day and see what happens. Turns out it worked out. I had to make a video about the roleplay world of ASMR and random things about it because almost no people know about it. Almost no people? What? I mean, the most popular ASMR channels have at least like, well, the roleplay channels, like the ones that are just like ASMR with like the scratching and tapping, those people get like 1 million subscribers, but the role players, I think the most popular ones I've seen have like 300,000 subscribers, which, you know, in the grand scheme of YouTube isn't like an incredible amount, but it's still a pretty large amount. Like, it's big enough that people can make a living off of it. At least one person in this chat, not me, of course. No, of course. I wrote those scripts for a friend. All right, cool. We're getting somewhere. Are you forcing the good boys out? No, I just don't think I'm pronouncing it correctly. I have problems with enunciation. I think I'll try to say something like smoothly and it'll come out like super fast and garbled. So like when I say good boy, like, I don't know, usually it sounds kind of slurred. I'm not a good public speaker. Oh yeah, you know what, that is a good point. Like, I never really did think about that. Like, just to specifically point out, like, being non-binary, like, being called a good boy or a good girl, like, I imagine that would be complicated. I guess it just depends on what you're okay with. Ask them Tic Tacs. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever had a Tic Tac. They're mint flavored, right? I don't like mint, so I never ate them. I will admit they make a pleasant sound when you shake the case. What's my favorite dance? Oh, moonwalk. I know Michael Jackson is problematic, but the moonwalk is pretty friggin', it's fab. I like it. It's a good dance. Also, break dancing is just like, it's good. It's good. I like break dancing. It's cool. The Neko Girlfriend dramatic script, that wasn't originally made as a venting script, no way. Hey man, I'm glad you're venting. I can never do that with my writing. I don't know, like, I do like getting scripts where like people are clearly like working through some stuff, or they're just like, this is like a comfort script for me, which is great because I don't know what other people find comforting, so that really helps because I usually cannot write comfort. I'm very bad at that. I have AirPods with Tic Tac stickers on them. I mean, AirPods are like the Tic Tacs of headphones. They're so tiny. How do they not fall out of your ears and like into a drainage pipe? I have Bluetooth headphones. They have a wire connecting them so I can hang them around my neck when I'm not using them. They never get lost. Like, my life significantly improved with Bluetooth headphones. Finally, I could just have headphones on me all the time without having to wrap them around my phone. It's brilliant. Oh, hold up. I think I see a corner. Oh, ooh, look at that. Look at that. We got a V. We got a V. That's my boy. For Neko listener scripts, you just do good kitten, pet, kitty. Vibes. I understand. Never go outside. I see. I like to go outside just as the sun is setting. It's one thing that I'm really appreciating about my new location. The sky is very big. For pretty much most of my life, I lived in the suburbs, which is very enclosed. You can't see too much of the sky. Here, it's a much more wide open area. It's kind of on the edge of town. Also, there's like a roof deck that I can go up to if I want to. The sky is huge. I love it. It's beautiful and I want to be there all the time. Just walking around this area at sunset and like seeing the clouds and the colors, it has done wonders for my mental health. And I'm not even kidding. So is living in a room that isn't like the size of a bedroom. Seriously, like, my parents' master bedroom in their old house was like bigger than my old apartment. I'm not even kidding. You know, they say like your environment really can improve your mental health, and that is incredibly true. Like, I would almost never clean my old apartment. It was a mess because I didn't have it in me. I was like, the place is ugly anyway. Like, what's cleaning it gonna do? Here, it's a new building. It's super nice. everything is like bright and it's lovely, and I'm just like, yes, I have an urge to keep this clean and keep it nice looking. It's good. This just in, sky covers all of the earth. Yes, but can you see it from where you are? Are you in a city? Are there buildings that are extremely large surrounding you? If you can see vast plains of wide open sky without stuff getting in the way, that's a big deal. My girlfriend, if you said no, I will play my theme. Play your fucking theme, man. I don't know, man. I've gotten some weird shit in the past. People emailing me, asking me to marry them. That one case that we won't speak of. Those sorts of things. Give myself a move stabilizer finally, and my mental health has improved drastically. Fabulous. I'm so happy for you. I mean, it's always great when you find a medication that works. As like me. And, well, I guess I've never really been on medication, but you know, sometimes it's like, oh, I'm cramping, I need ibuprofen, and then the ibuprofen works, and you're just like, yeah. Voldemort asked you out. Retails for the low cost of $1,500. Wow, what? The mood stabilizers? Oh my god. What a ripoff. Medication costs too much. Even here in Canada. Like, you'd think we got the whole universal healthcare thing down pat. We would have affordable medications. We really don't. Like, we really, really don't. Like, there are people who get prescriptions from the doctor and they just don't fill them because they can't afford to. That happens. And here, around here, we have, or maybe it was like, maybe it's everywhere, I don't know. We have that thing that's like, if you're under 25, you get your prescriptions for free. And like, I think that also might be like a senior's benefit or something, but really, like, we should have coverage for that. Also for dental care. Dental care is it's so expensive. Dental care is so expensive, but it's health care. It should be included in our universal health care. It should be included. Brand new drug, no generic. Ah, do you have insurance at least? My God. I remember when I got off my college insurance. It sucked. I had to pay so much to go to the dentist. Why is the dentist so expensive? It's like $200 just to go in for a cleaning. I mean, look, I can't afford to go. I can afford to go to the dentist. If I couldn't, I wouldn't. But like, seriously, it's ridiculous. Maybe at most $75 a month. That's still ridiculous. $75. That's like more than my power bill. That's more than my internet bill. Maybe. I don't remember how much the internet costs. But it's a lot. There's an insurance card given out by the company that made it. Sus. Dental care is such a ripoff since the dentist can ask the price that they want without following the price guide. Yeah, seriously. Like, there's a price guide? Thank you, Butterknife, for the $5. This puzzle looks simply divine, better than Da Vinci and Picasso. Dare Butterknife say, better than Matisse? Maybe. I don't know who that is. I'm glad you think so, though. I did. I mean, if you like it that much, I could send it to you. Like, I don't want it after this. Do you have to put, like, your home address on a package you're sending out? meds cost $150. Oh my God, $150. That's ridiculous. That's absurd. It's a ripoff. It is exploitative. I don't have any bills that cost that much. I don't think. Don't cover kidney and subscription costs. Huh. Dental care is a racket. I believe you. My God. I say that as somebody who's had so many fillings. I didn't take care of my teeth as a child. Turns out I have weak gums also. It's bad. Brain sucks ass, dude. Yes, but they're still ripping you off. I'm not saying you have any better options. I'm just saying that they are still ripping you off. You and your brain. There's always a return address. There's always a bigger fish. You know, it's really funny that, like, the Star Wars prequels are, like, a huge meme now. Because when I was a kid, they were just, like, some movies that I enjoyed watching. I didn't even know that there was, like, a wider Star Wars universe when I watched the first prequel movie. I was just like, yeah, man, these dudes they're running around. Jar Jar Binks is there. Yeah. It was just a movie that we had on VHS, so we watched it. Sister pays $300 for ADHD meds. This is a racket. It's an absolute racket. People are being exploited. This is fucking ridiculous. Welcome to America. This America. Don't catch you having affordable health care. Really a 7-foot anime girl. I don't know, I kind of wish I was 7 feet tall, then I could eat more. I am an anime girl, though. That is something that I would be. You'll never catch me VTubing, though. $300 for the painkillers just to get your wisdom teeth removed? Oh my God. I don't remember how much it costs to get my wisdom teeth removed. I think I was on insurance then. And thank God. My wisdom teeth were fucked up. I still got one left. It's impacted. That's gonna be a problem later. I'm gonna have to get surgery and shit. They better knock me out for it. I don't care how much it costs, even though it's a racket. You didn't know about 4, 5, and 6 when you watched the prequels? No, I mean, the first movie, when did the first movie come out? Like 2001? 2002? Yeah, I was just like a little kid when they came out. They were just like movies. I never watched the originals when I saw the prequels. I didn't even know they existed. I had no idea what was going on. When the second movie came out in theaters, we went to go see it. I thought we were just going to see the first movie again. I didn't know it was a new one. I had no idea what was going on, though, because, you know, they're a bit dense dialogue-wise. Getting closer to knowing your true height. I'll tell you one thing I'm not. I'm not 9 feet tall either. I know. Big shock. Okay, hold on. Yes. No. We're getting close. Every girl is like 5'2" for some reason. I mean, that's pretty average height, I think. Oh my God. Thank you, Butterknife, for the $10. Butterknife hopes you are doing very well. Additionally, Butterknife would like to know if you are taking commissions. I am, but if you commission me, it's gonna take a while for me to get to. At least a few days. Because, I'm gonna be away. I won't have internet access. I'm going to a campground. I'm gonna go swimming at the beach. But not like a good beach, like a lake beach. But thank you for the donation. Perhaps it's here. Okay, literally, I don't... Whatever. This puzzle is stupid. Go into your cottage. You have a cottage? Oh my god, so fancy. Maybe moving to Europe where men are taller askew my perception. Are they really that much taller there? I thought that was like a Scandinavia thing. I don't know. I've never been to Europe. Maybe one day I will go, if it exists at the time. You never know what'll happen to Europe. You never know. Cottage in the forest versus cabin in the woods. I mean, I wouldn't want to spend a week at either because I do require internet access to live, but you know, whatever floats your boat. What could happen at a cabin in the woods? Like, realistically, you might get like, there might be squatters there, there might be wolves. Yeah, I don't know. Death. I mean, if it's a haunted cabin in the woods, catch me out there right now. I mean, if it's just ghosts, I'm there. I'll go. I'll go. I want to see ghosts. I've been trying to see ghosts for a real long time. I don't have the vision, as they're probably not real. But I wish I did. I wish I could see ghosts. It's really funny, though. You know, BuzzFeed Unsolved is going into its final seasons. Really sad about that, but it's just super funny how, like, I'm sure they're playing it up for the camera, but there's no way that Ryan still believes that ghosts are real. Like, every time they go out somewhere, they get zero evidence. The best they get is, like, maybe just, like, a weird noise that could be easily explained away by anything. And, yeah. Meanwhile, Ryan's still like, oh my god, I'm like super scared of like all the demon places, even though like nothing has ever happened to them. Like nothing bad has ever happened to any of them. But it is one of the great hooks of that show is that one of the guys is just like absolutely unimpressed with everything that's going on. Like Shane, his whole thing is like he's a skeptic and he never changes throughout the entire show. He's just like, no, ghosts aren't real, and like he doesn't care. Goodbye, butter knife. Butter knife. The knife with a butter on it. Shadow man in your house? Is it you, shady shadow man? Are you the shadow man in the shadow man's house? Where are the edge pieces? I need edges. There's an edge piece. I'm a genius. long will the stream go? I don't know, probably for like another hour or so. I guess this puzzle will remain unsolved. Man. I should do a BuzzFeed Unsolved parody. That'd be fun. Ghost Hunter girl. Ghost Hunter GF, I don't know. There's a lot of words that I could say. I don't know. Would it be funnier if I played like a parody of Ryan or a parody of Shane? I think like they're funny just like as a group, you know? Like I'm sure the only reason that the show is stopping is because, you know, they don't technically work at BuzzFeed anymore and like their contract ran out and they're probably just gonna like they're probably just tired of it, but seriously, those guys are like a great comedic duo. They could go on forever. Play every character and don't change your voice at all. Make every sound effect with your voice. Oh man, I wish I could. I wish I could hold a conversation with myself in a roleplay video. That'd be so funny, but I don't have the range. One day, though. Maybe one day. That goes there. Soon. Soon. The closest thing we have to ghosts is an oddly shaped pile of clothes in a dark corner of a room. Absolutely. Those on the floor, that's the best place to do it. Yeah, man. Obviously. It's a very flat surface. L's and... Fuck. That's a 6. But a dog. Dog with a butt on it. Yeah, that's an L. Take the L. I finished the puzzle just for it to fall on the floor and break apart. Wow. What a concept. And here we are on the floor with a puzzle in pieces. By the way, I'm sitting a bit far away from the microphone. I hope you guys aren't having trouble hearing me. That'd be a real shame. If it turned out you guys couldn't hear me at all, that'd be strange. That'd be a bit spooky. You gotta hide under the covers so the ghosts don't get you. I know. They're about. What the fuck? Okay, these are like typewriter controls that don't make any sense. What's like the 2/3 gonna be? Ooh, an asterisk. Yeah, an asterisk. Asterisk, glomps. That's what it is. Glomp. You remember that, right? You remember that. You all remember that. You remember that. Even if you don't remember that, you remember that. You remember it. You're gonna remember that. Glomps you, oh whoa. I know it's supposed to be like a face, but it's oh whoa. Or ooh woo. Ooh woo. Ooh woo, kawaii. All according to Keikaku. We used to have a troll doll. It was creepy, and we were deciding to throw it away, and we heard a growl under my bed. That's my ghost story, one of many. Well, troll dolls, I don't know how they caught on. Those things were weird. also don't know how they were like still big enough for them to make a friggin' movie out of them. This is some good ass ASMR. Just dropping puzzle pieces. We've discussed this previously, I'm certain of it. We have discussed many things previously. How many words have we said? I don't know. Oh, I know this goes here. It has to go here. Come on. You fit here. Yes. It fits there. Or maybe it would also fit here. It did. I'm a genius, by the way. Totally forgot the movie was based on the dolls. I would certainly hope it was. I have a friend, it's a yandere script in the works. I'm really happy with the idea, except I don't know where to take it after. What, like somebody's just like, by the way, I'm a yandere for you, and you don't know where to go from there? I've been at that point many times. I don't have a solution for you. Because it just ends like, yeah, I'm keeping you now. I'll admit that is a bit anticlimactic, but like, I'm not gonna hate on you for ending it there. Of course, it assures like 8 million comments that are like part 2. I'm glad people get invested in the videos I make, but a lot of people are just like, part 2? Why are we still here? Just to suffer. How can you even do puzzles? I don't get it. I just do them. And what do you mean? Like, you just put the pieces together. That's how you do a puzzle. That totally works. Yandere script, but they don't know what a yandere is. That's just being a stalker. She gets ticked off with a mutual friend being overly flirty with their friend. They get pissy and leave, and then later their friend shows up to apologize. Speaker then goes on a huge tangent about how only they're allowed to have you. It's sort of a rant into insanity. Yeah, that checks out. I mean, that sounds legit. I'm not knocking on that. I mean, there's plenty of those. Like, I don't know if you're familiar on it from the other angle of things, but I've listened to many male speaker role plays where it's just like, yeah, I'm like, the end of the script happens when they reveal they're a yandere, and then that's just over. There's plenty of those. I don't know, you could like, you could have like the speaker bring over like a snack or something to make amends, and they're just like, yeah, I feel really bad. Here, have this drink of hot chocolate or something. And then as they get into their rant, they're just like, I don't know, after their rant is over, like the listener is like, they pass out. I don't know. I've finished a lot of scenes in my writing by just having one character, like the focal character, just fall asleep. It's pretty much the only way I know how to end scenes. It's not a good way to do it. Like, or just one character leaves. I wouldn't say I'm a good writer, and it's because of that. You just wish the ideas would spontaneously just jump onto the page. It'd be real easy. I end mine with good boy. Fabulous. What the fuck? Is that a kid? I thought I heard a baby crying. I don't think we have any babies in here. I've never seen one. It's mostly old people around here, which is good. It's quiet. Oh my god. There's either a lost child or a cat in the hallway. getting freaked out. That's kind of spooky. What about the doggo? Doggos don't make those noises. Lock the doors. Yeah, child-proof them doors. I don't want any fucking kids in here. Children aren't allowed around me. I don't even know what I'm gonna do if my sister ever has kids. I mean, obviously, I'll give them gifts and things, but I don't want to babysit or anything. I'm no good with children. That doesn't go there. Who let the dogs out? Who? Man, you know, there's been a lot of controversy about that song. Oh, what the fuck happened to this piece? That's all fucking weird. There's been a lot of controversy over who let the dogs out. I'll admit. People are like, is this about dudes catcalling women? Or is it about, like, dudes calling women ugly? And honestly, when I was a kid, I just thought it was about dogs. Like, that makes a lot more sense to me. It's just, like, the dogs got out. Who let these dogs out? Excuse me for having an innocent mind and thoughts. I would like the song to continue to be about dogs. It's literally about dogs. I hope so. I really hope it's about dogs. I want it to be just about dogs. Like, look at all these crazy dogs. They're running around. They're doggos. I like dogs. Want to know who's letting the dogs out. I was singing that song 2 days ago. Wow. Dogs go bork. I do like it when a dog goes bork. You ever see that great video where, like, it's this person, like, he's petting a dog and then the doorbell rings and he's like, oh no, don't woof. And then the dog just goes woof. Like, it literally just, like, it sounds like he's a person saying woof. It's great. Or like that husky that says I love you. That's great. Dogs are pretty good animals. Who did let the dogs out? It's baffled scientists for years. You know who it was. It was that bitch Jolene. She steals men. She lets dogs out. Hello, Peach. Dog always barks at the window, but nobody's there. Are you sure? I mean, I don't want to scare you, but are you sure? Remember the song from the Rugrats movie? Was it in the Rugrats movie? It's been an age since I've seen that. I've outlived many dogs from the time I've seen that movie until now. You know, a dog's age. It's a weird measure of time. How was the break? It was pretty good. I'll get back to posting in a couple days. I'm certain I'll do that. And I'm going to the lake. I'm going to the water. I'm gonna be there for a little bit. I'm scared. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm scary. It's just scary. Life is scary. Actually, that got me thinking about Life is Strange. I'd never played any of the Life is Strange games, but I remember there was an ad for it like during E3. It was like a little animated thing they made for the series because the third one's coming out. They didn't mention the second one at all. There are 3 games, but they only animated like the characters from the first one and the third one. Like the second game, like, was it really that bad? We want Fake to make her own Neko listener audio, see what she comes up with. See how memey it ends up being. I've already made that. Technically, the listener was playing a Neko in the, you know, the tutorial AI thing. Have prom tomorrow? They still have proms? That's still a thing? Got a girl who wants to dance with me, but the problem is I suck ass at it. What? Wait, people dance? Listen, it's been many a years since I went to my prom. It wasn't great. It was pretty bad, actually. But, you know, I did dance with my dude at the time. Like a slow dance? You just, like... Okay, as I understand it, the girl puts her arms around, like, over the guy's shoulders. Like, I think on his shoulders. Put your hands on his shoulders if you're a girl, and if you're a guy, you put, like, your hands on the girl's waist. And you just sort of like rock back and forth. Like, you sort of sway. It's not really so much about the dancing as it is just like staring at each other. Am I wrong? It's been an age since I've danced with anyone. And besides that, if you're not dancing with anyone, you can just like fucking groove on the dance floor. Nobody gives a shit. Like, even if your dancing is bad, who cares? It's prom. School's gonna be over anyway. Like, you're going to college. Like, you're not coming back here anymore. Even if people make fun of you, it's not like next year you're gonna have to like show up to class and everybody's just gonna be like, oh, your dancing last year was so bad. No, it's over. Just go fucking all out. All of the dances I went to were raves. That's fair. I went to a dance when I was like in school. I was at a different high school. They sold tickets to it. It was a blacklight dance. So like we just showed up wearing white so we would all glow, and that's all we did. We didn't do like drugs or anything because we were in like 8th grade. May I hear your real voice? I don't know, man. Can you? May you? What you? I mean, this isn't really all much better, so... No, I'm not gonna talk like this. Anyway. I'm making some good progress here. I don't know where that goes. I think it faces up. Yeah, it probably faces up. Up from the perspective of... Wait. I've dropped that one. Had panic attacks at all of them, and were basically just limit testing my anxiety. Wow, vibes. I didn't really get it. Like, I didn't have many big problems with school dances. Like, I didn't go to a lot of them, but, you know, I went to some of them, and I was just like, yeah, this is fine. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting less resilient in my old age, because there's a lot of stuff that, like, I could handle when I was younger that I absolutely cannot handle now. Like the idea of waking up and going to a place like a school for like, I don't know, like 6-7 hours a day and just like being there, having homework, having my time like structured so weirdly, like I don't know how I handled that. Because today, like, yeah, I can't even handle office work. Maybe it's because it lasts longer. I don't know. My dancing may get me arrested. Is that bad? What did you do? I'm just wondering, like, how I was so resilient to, like, be able to handle all the shit that I went through when I was younger. Maybe it's because it's in the past. I don't remember it as well, but, like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because, like, I'm an adult now. I, like, have the ability to just, like, hit the bricks if shit is bad. You know, when you're younger, you're pretty much forced to go anywhere your parents tell you to go. You don't really have a whole lot of choice or agency in your life. These days, like, you know, it's like that old meme. It's like if shit sucks, hit the bricks, you know? Like, you can just leave. I couldn't do that before. So I guess I have a lower tolerance because I can just fuck off. Dancing with aggressive a dump truck. That's why it's not my thing. I mean, that's fair. Sometimes you just don't give a shit. What the fuck is going on with this piece over here? I know that fits. Don't tell me it doesn't. What the fuck? This is such a poorly made puzzle. I hate this. Damn you, Cardinal. Goodbye, Mingles. Imagine hitting bricks would hurt. Yeah, it's a metaphor. You broke the brick code. Yeah. We handle things because we have to. Literally, now that I'm an adult, I don't really have to do anything but, like, pay my bills. Like, if I wanted to, I could just quit my job and, like, yeah, it might suck, but I could find a new one. No. Fuck this. You know, this never happens with Cobble Hill puzzles. They stick together like fucking glue. Ridiculous. An insult to the craft. How dare you? Oh, goodbye, Dunsparce. Goodbye, Corbin. Everybody's going to bed so early. I mean, from my perspective, it's probably like late where all you guys are. Puzzle fake. I mean, it's not good. That might make it fake. Fuck is wrong with this thing? What the fuck? I feel like it. Fuck that. It's not fitting. I don't like this puzzle. It's bad and it's ugly. Don't tell my grandma I said that. It was a gift from her, but she didn't want it either, so. Oh, I don't fucking ridiculous. I'm so mad. France. Okay, good night. France. Have I played Fallout once. Well, actually, a couple times. I played Fallout New Vegas for a little bit. I would say I didn't finish it conventionally. I was live streaming it. I was kind of bored because I don't really get into the story of games while I'm live streaming them, so I just turned on God mode and cheated my way to the ending. Didn't really appreciate it. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of first-person shooters, even if they are Fallout New Vegas. So I just kind of ruined it for myself and everyone watching. What the fuck? I don't understand this. Beyblades. I wish I still had my Beyblades. I would play with them. They're fun. They still make those. I don't think I had like on-brand Beyblades though. I think I had like off-brand ones. Because they're just like, I don't think the design is like copyright protectable. They're just, you know, they're just spinning tops with pull strings. Not a lot of intricacy there. Wow, how confusing. Okay, that's further down. Very heavy spinning tops, yeah. I don't know what the lore of Beyblades is. Is it like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where like the Beyblades were invented in ancient times? Wait, oh no, I remembered something. Wasn't like Moses like parting the sea part of Beyblade's canon at one point? May or may not be trying to make a cult. Based on what? Cult's gotta have a thing. What's your thing for your cult? Moses parted the Red Sea with a Beyblade. Yes, that's canon. Okay, yeah, no, that tracks. So Beyblades are like an ancient thing in that universe. That always seems to be the case with like not video game media, like toy media. Like the toy that they're trying to sell is like a huge integral part of the world and not just like a niche thing that the characters are into. It has to be like the biggest deal, so it makes sense for them to bring it into the plot all the time. That doesn't go there. What the fuck is wrong with this puzzle? What's up? We're talking about Beyblades, Mason. Those emojis look like heart Beyblades. Beyblades are an important part of the HLVRI canon, somewhat. This puzzle is annoying. I'll be completely honest, I'm not super invested in finishing it because one, the picture is not invigorating or inspiring at all, and two, it's just poorly made. You arrived at the party, that's all you got. Well, I understand. Evil one forged in a volcano that spun backwards. Shut up, for real? Have I seen Breaking Bad? No. I'm not interested in, like, serious TV shows. I don't like them. I don't like serious things. Yeah, I could handle, like, a serious movie, but, like, a serious TV show where it's, like, going on for weeks? No. Too serious. I don't need that. Too serious. I don't like serious things. That's bad. And it's bad for my health. I don't want that. Make me unhealthy in the brain. There's gotta be more edge pieces in here, right? Where are my edge pieces? Oh, numbers. Oh, letters. Those are keys. Lots of those. Vibes, that's an arrow. God used to punish sinners by putting down a Lego where people were walking when they weren't looking. It's less exciting to play Beyblade IRL than in the anime. I guess. I always thought it was fun. We had like that little like arena thing. It's a cute toy to like distract your kids with, but it's not like too mentally invigorating. You could have tournaments with it, but it's pretty much just luck, isn't it? Like whether or not like which one falls first. It's all just luck based. Tell me, is there a Beyblade gacha game? There must be, right? God sent Moses with his Super Dragon Collector's Edition to free the Jews from bondage. Yeah, oh my god. I guess that's just like one thing that like an anime can get away with because like, you know, Christianity is like a very distant religion to Japanese people, I guess. At least as far as I know. Like how Evangelion is like fake deep. They just included like angels and all this like Christian symbolism because they thought it looked cool. Okay, there we go. That's my favorite Beyblade. I don't actually know anything about them. It's real deep. I mean, I've never seen it. I know it talks about like, you know, depression and loneliness and like trying to feel like you belong and like family issues and stuff. That's all deep and makes sense, but all the like religious symbolism, that's fake deep. It's just there to look cool, which is fine, you know? Good use for it. The Colts thing is fakey frog and vodka. Alright, well leave me out of it. I don't drink vodka. It's gross. Been binge watching the original series and it's a trip, I'd imagine. Like, oh, you know, there's this Tumblr blog I follow called like English Otome Games. It's based around just like telling you what new Otome games, you know, like dating sims for girls that are coming out in English. And one of the games they mentioned had like a really weird art style, and I was just like, huh, is that like an older game that's getting re-released in English? And it was like a dating sim from like 2004 or something that originally came out in Japanese on the PlayStation 2 and is getting re-released on Steam and I think maybe the Switch. And I just thought that was crazy because that's a thing that's unique to Japan, right? Like, can you imagine you as a Westerner playing a dating sim on your fucking PlayStation 2? That's crazy, right? Like, dating sims, like, they were not a thing on consoles in the West, were they? At all. Like, the only way you could get them was, like, importing Japanese games, and they were never in English. Also, the concept of it was super weird. It was the player character is the first female warrior in the Shinsengumi, which is like, I don't know, like an ancient, like not ancient, but you know, in old timey Japan, they were like a band of warriors or some shit. It's historically like a thing that existed, but yeah. So it's basically like you're dating historical figures in a dating sim. Like, they're real historical figures. And I only know that because I watched Touken Ranbu, which is, you know, it's an anime based around humanized incarnations of ancient Japanese swords. And some of those swords were owned by some dudes in the Shinsengumi. That's literally all I know about it. But it's also really funny because one of the big plot points in Touken Ranbu is like some of the swords getting over the fact that their owner in the Shinsengumi died horribly in a raid of some kind. So I'm just like, wait. So that's got me thinking, in this dating sim, is one of the routes just gonna die horribly? Like, what? I mean, that doesn't sound like out of place for a dating sim entirely, but still kind of sucks. I know too much. And yet not enough. Please, tell me that fits. I'll be honest, I don't think that fits, but I'm gonna leave it there. What kind of anime do I like? Oh, you know, casual, like a slice of life, but also like good anime that like is action stuff. You know, the best moment in anime, as we've previously discussed, Rock Lee dropping them weights. That's a great fight. The rest of Naruto, I mean, Rock Lee versus the Bone Guy fight was pretty alright, but other than that, I don't know. Anime called Monster. And I'd be way more specific. That is a very generic name. Can you imagine if like a new TV show came out called Monster? Everybody would just be like, wow, that's the best you could come up with. Oh, yeah. The sun's getting onto my puzzle now. Fuck. It's like half off screen. That's not supposed to happen. Move up. The sun is ruining my shot. How could you do this to me? The passage of time. Every Rock Lee fight is better than the rest of Naruto, yes. Slice of life with action, High School DxD. You know, I watched, what's that show called? Starlight Review? It's absolutely insane. Have I seen Girls Last Tour? Oh my god. Don't even fucking get me started on Girls Last Tour. Listen. It's so crazy the way the anime and the end of the anime, which hasn't gotten a second season, and the end of the manga have like two completely different vibes. Like, I don't know, man. Like, the end of the anime has like a whole, these girls decide to keep on living for the sake of living, like just surviving for the sake of it and like exploring the world. And then, I don't want to spoil the end of the manga, but it fucking like, it changed me. Like, just, and then the end of the manga is just like, wow. It was like, it's like the point of you can't take it with you. I just like, I don't know, man. If they ever make a second season to finish off the story, like, I don't know, a few anime fans gonna be on suicide watch. Like, holy shit. Like, I don't want to spoil it. I can't talk about it because, like, I will probably start crying because it's so, like, oh my god. Oh my god. it's like it kind of breaks down because like most of the story's been like rather low stakes. You're like, oh yeah, they'll always be able to find like more food hanging around and stuff. But like, no, everything just like kind of breaks down and gets more serious. And it also gets to the point where like, man, you kind of understand that like the reason why they keep finding less and less food as they go on is because like the upper levels were probably like where the richer people lived, but it's also where the food was not manufactured. Like food would be sent there, but it wasn't made there. So yeah, there's less food the higher up you go. Oh, thank you, Mr. Voice, for becoming a real faker. Jungus, how dare you say those numbers here? Delete that. Especially when I'm trying to talk about something dramatic. I love the world of Girls' Last Tour. I think it's so fascinating. Like, just like the world has been built up on levels and like nobody knows why it was made that way. They have elevators for like giant towers that have existed for so long that nobody remembers how to fix the internal elevators, so they had to make one on the outside. That's crazy. You're late, Fritz. Yes, you are. But don't worry, I haven't done much. Oh, it's that fucking kid in the hallway again. I don't know what's going on. Someone's visiting their grandparents, probably. At least I think. There's no children on this floor. I would have seen them. It's all old people. I'm pretty sure I'm the youngest person who lives in this apartment building, which is weird. Episode about music felt like a religious experience. Yeah. It's just like one of the things that was like left with me about that series is like Chi and Yu were fucking robbed. Like they were robbed of a childhood. Like you realize it when they find the rations and they don't know what chocolate is, and I'm just like, these girls were robbed. And it's really sad. It's interesting, but it's really fucking sad. And like the ending of the anime like really does not capture that. They're just like, these girls will keep surviving as long as they can for the sake of surviving. But no, that is not what happens in the manga. Make is a bit slow. I'm having emotions right now. Kittens go meow. Well, sure they do. I don't know why you want me to say that though. Kitten meows are always very cute. They're tiny. Do you remember Snowjacked? No, I don't know what that is. What is it? Explain it to me. I want to hear about it. Snowjacked. I'm just gonna whistle through my teeth, be all annoying. Real question of Girls' Last Tour is how the bullets are not all corroded and rusted out. Yeah, I mean, the real question, there's a lot of real questions, like how, like they go to that art museum and all these famous paintings from like all around the world are in this one museum. It's the only museum they found, so it might be the only one there. And like the fact that like they seem to have like World War II-esque technology, but they also have AIs and shit. It's weird. told me to say something, but I want to say something, but my brain told me good luck. Wish I was a cute Neko Boy butler. Fair. Alright, goodbye, Mr. Unironic Enthusiasm. Goodbye. It was good to talk about Girls' Last Tour. Shit's sad. I am a cute Neko Boy. Reality can be whatever I want it to be. There's no kerosene on them, and they're in spam cans from what I can see. Huh. So they should be all nasty and gross. Probably. They probably got some other technology stuff that, like, is going on there. I don't know. Real shame, too, given the prices of ammo right now. All those bullets go to waste. Yeah. Like, that's another thing that doesn't make a whole lot of sense about Girls' Last Tour, is where the fuck all the bodies are. Like, they're pretty clear that, like, there was a war and a bunch of people died, but they never find any bodies. They find a graveyard, but they don't find any bodies. And, like, I don't know, I just find it kind of impossible to believe that just these two girls, plus, like, the two other people they find, are the only ones left. Man. That goes over here. The whole setting is a graveyard. Yeah, but where them bones at, though? You think those weird mushroom dudes were eating the bones? They probably did that. No more edge pieces. Am I crazy? Is this puzzle just smaller than I thought? Hold on. It was. I'm an idiot. I guess it is just a square. Still, though, I remain unimpressed. Hey, goodbye, Brian. Saw the price and you were like, okay. I think it is an affordable price. I do my best to keep the prices low. The ending of Hulk kills the Marvel Universe is kind of sad. What? He killed everybody? Why did he do that? Because he was mad? Probably. Man. The Hulk is like a crazy character. Just like, you wouldn't like me when I'm angry, and I'm just like, okay. I don't like him when he's angry. Excuse me. I've contracted illness. I shall soon die. But it will be very fancy. People will be like, wow, she died, but she was very fancy. That's how it's gonna happen. Probably. I remember Snowjack. J-Blade, I just told you I don't remember what it was, and I asked you to explain it to me. It's okay, you don't have to explain it, but I don't know what it is. Lung cancer. That way she sounds like she smoked a pack a day for 8 years. Man. man, that'd be a long time. That'd be illegal. I couldn't smoke that young. It'd be against the law. No one would do that. Except for the people who would. I know you. I know you. Okay, I'm great at this. Fake is a man, so I don't know how that works out. Do you think I'm a man? Oh man, I like Linkara. I am a man. Punch. Does anybody watch Linkara? Do you even know what I'm talking about? Linkara is the only guy who can wear a fedora nowadays. He's the only one who can make it work. Not even Virgil from the DMC remake could wear a fedora. They had to change it in the special edition because it looks stupid. He couldn't wear one. I don't think her voice would actually sound this good if she smoked that much. Yeah. I mean, I don't like smoke. It makes it hard to breathe. Got a friend who wears a mean fedora. I don't believe you. You got a fedora. I got a hat. You'll never see it, though. It's not a fedora hat, it is a hat. It is a hat that I own. I own lots of hats. Some of them even fit my head. Imagine that. Very large head, you'll never see it, but you can see it. On my icon, my head is huge. Just the way it is in real life. That fits. Thank God. High-rise invasion. Pretty sure the sniper wears a fedora, or maybe it's a different hat. I don't know, but he looks good. I've never heard of it. What do you gotta do to gain access to the Real Fakers Only videos? You gotta become a real faker. I don't know if you see the join button next to the subscribe button, but it's there. I'll admit there's not that many, though. So most people just join for the emoji access. You ever just like breathe? Yeah. Breathe in the chemicals. That's what it sounds like. Remember when Imagine Dragons was like the cool new thing and they were just like, wow, this song Radioactive is like so different. And it was like, it is the biggest thing and now they just suck. They really, really do suck. I joined for no reason besides give money. Wow. No reason at all. They can't algorithm that. That's hard to quantify. Man, the sunlight is ruining the shot. Also, the puzzle's too far away from the camera. Get up there. Nobody likes a quitter. That's just a cringe Minecraft song? What Minecraft song? I've listened to a lot of Minecraft parodies in my day. Never played the game for a minute. Well, okay, I did play it for a minute in the Stanley Parable, but that's it. That's all that happened. And the Stanley Parable, He was like, we'll go to a different game then, and then they did. Nobody saw it coming. Why doesn't this fit? Wow, that's annoying. Wait, what? Hold on. I'm gonna move this over here so I can see it better. Oh, I see. No, wait, no, I don't. It doesn't go there. Very confusing. I get the feeling that this did not go here. I must leave now. Alright, goodbye, Mr. Voice. Okay, no, these puzzle pieces do go together. They were cut out improperly. I don't know about another one of them, though. This is confusing. This puzzle is poorly made. Have I mentioned that? Your game crashed. No, what game was it? The Stanley Parable was so good. Yeah, man, they gotta make a sequel. Is that guy that was the narrator, is he still working? Can I hire him? I'm gonna hire him to say words for me. Nope, that doesn't go there. Ah, man, fuck this. This puzzle is the worst. It's bad. Do I actually have lung cancer? So I think an alkaline diet would help. What the fuck? You can't fix cancer with your diet. Shut the fuck up. Unless you're like joking, in which case, hilarious. But seriously, you know who tried to fix their cancer with a diet? Steve Jobs. You know where Steve Jobs is? In the fucking ground. How's life? Bad. This puzzle is a train wreck. It shouldn't even look like this. I don't like this puzzle, like, at all. It's a travesty. I just leave it in, like, the donate pile in the basement. Trying to 100% complete Yakuza 0, but I don't know how to play Mahjong. You just match up the tiles, don't you? And watching Cowboy Bebop, it's pretty good, I'd imagine. Eat the puzzle. Yeah, good idea. This one will do. Gross. Tastes like cardboard. Anyway. You know what? This puzzle sucks. I'm not gonna do it anymore. Let's just talk out like another 10 minutes and then I'll leave. What a terrible idea this was. Sun ruins everything too. It's cloudy, like it's not even a good sunny day. It's just like cloudy with like sun peeking through. Life's really boring. Starting college this year. Yes, life is boring. You're right. The mundanity of it all. That's why I'm terrified of getting depressed. Yeah, like, life is already incredibly dull. Can you imagine it feeling even more dull? That's fucking awful. I rage quitting a puzzle. Yes, this is it sucks. It sucks. I don't like it. Having fun isn't hard if you got a library card. What if the libraries are closed? They won't open them. You can't hang out there anymore. I used to go there all the time for how-to books. Not anymore. I want to learn how to cross-stitch. There's a cross-stitch picture that I saw that I want to do. It said, weird hill to die on, but at least you're dead. I want to cross-stitch that. That sounds fancy. How to fake ASMR. Fake ASMR for dummies. Life is one big oof. Yeah. But at least we have memes. Like, listen, I give life a lot of shit for being terrible now, but life back in the day, before the internet existed, I don't know how I would have coped. It's like watching videos about how people used to dress back in the day with all the intricate layers and the weird fabrics and, like, you know, complicated dresses and shit, and I'm just like, wow, I would have fucking hated living in any time before 1970. It'd be awful. I could not have survived in the 1800s. Strictly because I would have hated getting dressed every day. Corsets? Like, my God. And, like, corsets weren't even a bad thing. Like, they were just, like, you know, support wear, but I would fucking hate wearing them because it'd be constrictive. I'd be pissed off all the time. Looking out the window and seeing some random dude do a backflip in the middle of the road. Nice. Ever done anything for pension? What? You go to university just to get a pension? You can get a university pension? I didn't know that. I don't know what that is. I do know that if you're in post-secondary education, disability services doesn't deduct you for having extra income. But if you're not in school, they do that. Markiplier takes the pain away. Wow. Spoken like somebody from 2011. I don't know, was he a thing in 2011? Who cares? Carolina Zabrowska. Oh yeah, I know of her. Mostly the channel that I watch for, like, historical outfit stuff is, what's her name? Bernadette Banner. Yeah, she has a very nice way of speaking. She sounds like she should be British, but she's not. Hello, JT Roseguard. I'm okay, but I'm not doing the puzzle anymore. It's stupid and poorly made, and I hate it. Also, doing it on the floor was a bad decision. I shouldn't have done this. But, you know, live and learn. I've made a lot of mistakes today. I tried to drink water out of a wine glass. It was terrible. Gonna do a Minecraft session with the boys. All right, goodbye, Anime Yugi. Go do that. I don't know what's it called. Dream SMP. Do that. I'm not implying you're part of that group. It's just funny. Never had one. What does it taste like? Bad? I don't drink wine. I just have wine glasses now. I thought it would be fancy, but they're weird and top heavy and hard to use. I should have just stolen one of my parents' wine glasses. They probably wouldn't have noticed. They have a lot of them. I it was something fancy to drink out of. Like last New Year's Eve, I was drinking milk out of a wine glass. It just happened. Just happened to happen that way. It's the magic trick of the Russian social system. Oh, Russian. I feel bad for you. It's not a good place to live. Wine glass equals fancy, yes. I should have just stuck with my cat paw glass. That one's good. Wine glasses are dope because you can swirl the drink. You can do that in any glass. The one I got specifically like has swirls in it. Hold on. Let me try to show it to you. It has swirls in it. Like that. They said it was so you don't have to like decant it or something on the box. I don't know what that means. I just thought they looked cool, but it's huge and it doesn't, it's dumb. Fuck this wine glass, it's hideous. It's hideous like this puzzle, I hate everything. Just straight up milk. They didn't have any chocolate milk, I had to stick with regular milk. Cat paw glass, you know, like the ones Hans uses. I don't know how to pronounce his name. That Korean guy with like all the drinks he makes. It's technically an ASMR channel. He makes a lot of drinks, cuts aloe, also makes cookies that are fancy. And he has a lot of really great glassware. Like really unique ones. That dude's gotta be on Amazon like all the time looking for new glasses. I gotta have the patience to make this kind of puzzle, so I won't blame you if you throw in the towel. It sucks. It's poorly made. It's not, like, it's supposed to look like this. With a coffee cup and a typewriter, whatever. I don't want to see that. I want to see pretty things like colorful donuts. I have a donut puzzle, and an ice cream puzzle, and a sugar skull puzzle, and I have a puzzle that looks like the Northern Lights. You know what, like how at some stores they put candy bars near the checkout so you could do an impulse buy? At the Giant Tiger I was at, they did that, but with jigsaw puzzles. The jigsaw puzzles were right by the cash register. I had to buy one. Decanting wine is pouring it slowly into the glass so it doesn't disturb the sediment. Sediment? What, they got dirt in there? That's bizarre. I don't understand wine people. Isn't there like a whole manga about like competitively drinking wine? The sediment is the best part of the wine. Oh my god, what is it gristle? You got gristle in your wine? You got gristle? You eating the wine gristle? Oh, what? Like, what? The fuck is the Giant Tiger? It's a store. It's a store that sells things. It's kind of like a mini Target, I guess. You know, they've got clothes, they've got a tiny grocery section, they have Canada Day tattoos, you know, the temporary tattoos for Canada Day. I haven't worn one of those since like, what was it, like 2015 or something? I don't know. There was this great temporary tattoo that was like a maple leaf but a rainbow. That shit was awesome. I couldn't find one like that though. It's just the regular like tattoo in the shape of Canada, which is lame, and tattoos that look like the Canadian flag, which I guess I'll wear, but I'd like the rainbow one. That was good. Hina Matsuri. No, I've never heard of that. Is that what it is? Port wine is the best. I don't know, man. I prefer my wine boneless. Competitive wine tasting, pretty sure that's just alcoholism with extra steps. I mean, you're right, but there is a manga based on that. Wine is literally rotten grape juice. Like, why would you want to drink that? I mean, that's fair. Like, all alcohol is a type of poison, but, you know, it's a socially acceptable one. It's a poison that doesn't kill you immediately, so, yeah. And it also makes you act funny. It's fermented, which is rotten. You know, the weirdest fermented food is like that Finnish one, or was it Icelandic, where, you know, they bury a shark for like 20 years and then they dig it up and eat it. Good poison for my poisonous life. Yeah, poison types. Red wine is an exception. It does say it's good for the heart. Okay, listen. There's been like a million studies on this. There have been studies that say a glass of red wine every night will kill you, and other studies that say a glass of red wine every night is good for the heart. But, I mean, in the end, all alcohol is a form of poison. The less you drink of it, the healthier you will be. Like, maybe in the short term, like, yes, if you're regularly drinking alcohol, maybe it would be better for you to drink red wine instead of whiskey. But, like, overall, no alcohol is better for you than drinking alcohol. And I'm not saying, like, you shouldn't drink alcohol. I'm just saying, like, it's better for you not to. But it's up to you. I do stuff that's unhealthy for me all the time. I can't say shit to people drinking wine. Canada, England, but more American. What? Canada and England are like nothing alike. The only thing we have in common are Maynards and good vinegar. Good vinegar flavored things. I could talk forever about how the US like has a fucking issue with vinegar, and what is up with the US and vinegar? Like, every time I have salt and vinegar flavored chips from the US, they're always weak. Like, you can barely taste the vinegar. Like, what's the deal? Do you guys have like an issue with vinegar? Is it too acidic? Like, what's the problem? I went to an English style, like an English pub style restaurant when I was in Florida in 2019. We ordered fish and chips. And you know what they didn't have? They didn't have any friggin' vinegar. They didn't have the bottles of vinegar that you sometimes get on restaurant tables. They didn't have like vinegar in packets. They didn't have any vinegar for fish and chips. It was an insult. England doesn't even have all dressed chips. Okay, well, that's weird. We have those here. These Americans are weird. Yes. I mean, listen, I put ketchup on fish and chips because I enjoy ketchup, but I also put vinegar on it because that's an essential flavoring part of fish and chips. You put vinegar on it. Humans through their history just drank water with rotten fruits and berries, or other cultures. Egyptians, for example, drank fermented stuff more than water. Well, listen, historically, I understand wanting to, like, drink alcohol because, you know, water can get parasites and stuff. Alcohol and like beer and stuff is safer to drink, like, you know, because it's been like boiled and everything, so it's safer to drink. I understand that that's why people historically were drinking a lot, but, you know, today, like, if you have access to safe drinking water, like, You don't have to drink alcohol all the time. All dressed in ketchup chips are Canadian. Oh, vibes. Guess we're just too cool for school with our chips. I used to love ketchup chips when I was a kid. They were my favorite kind of chip. But then salt and vinegar chips became my favorite chips because they're good. We use vinegar all the time in America. Rice wine vinegar for cooking. You've never used vinegar on fish and chips. Oh man. I don't drink alcohol at all, so I must be healthy. 1 moment later, proceeds to eat 1 kilogram of candy. Listen, I'm not saying like I'm healthy because I don't drink. I'm not healthy at all. I'm not making myself actively worse. Tap water is legit. It's better than bottled. Yes, exactly. The tap water here is way better than bottled. Bottled tastes like shit. I don't know what they're doing, but it tastes awful. It tastes like it might like they're putting some shit in it. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's fluoride. Is bottled water fluoridated? I know that they don't fluoridate the water around here, and they probably should, but they don't. Like, I don't know. Does fluoridation make water taste worse? Ketchup flavored chips are disgusting. Well, listen, they're not my favorite anymore, but they're not disgusting. Craving salmon. Oh, we got another cat boy in the audience. But no. I don't like fish. Like raw fish. I'll eat fish and chips if it's got like breading and shit, but just like sushi or anything like that, nah. Got minerals. Ugh, minerals. Is that the problem? They're full of rocks. That's why they taste bad. We talking chips as in French fries? Either way, I think all chips, French fries or bagged chips, are improved by the addition of vinegar. That's just the truth. We all have our own little vice killing us slowly. Yes. The vice of laziness. That's what I have. But while I'm out camping, I'll take my phone, I'll write up some scripts and such. Had a really good idea. Like, a computer repair girl. She fixes your computer from all the viruses that you have from all the shady websites you've been checking out. And like, I don't know, man. I don't know how many people are using Facebook these days, but like, she like looks into your history to see what website you got the virus from, and like, I don't know. I feel like this would happen after at least like a couple of visits to her shop, and then like one day she'd just be doing the classic trick of looking into your history to see where the virus came from, and then like, I don't know, she'd see you looking at her Facebook page and she'd just be like, oh man, what? I don't know. And then like one day you want to ask her out, but like you don't know how to do it, so you bring in your laptop and you're just like, yeah, there's something weird on the screen, I need you to check it out. And like she opens it up and it's just like a notepad file that says, will you go out with me? It's cute. You're not a cat boy, I just make fish dishes. Okay, fair enough. Canadian salt and vinegar chips are the best. Yes. Fabulous. Everybody always says their mouths get torn up by them, but like, I'm too strong for that. You know what they don't have, that I haven't been able to find yet, You know how Lay's has like these things called poppables? They're like spheroids that are, they're just like chips, but they have air and they're like webbed, or they're like nets shaped. I don't know. They don't have them, or at least I can't find them, in salt and vinegar flavor, and they need to fucking get on that. Water is so mineralized that at the age of 50, if you had even managed to live so long, sometimes you get your gallbladder removed the surgical way. Minerals suck. Really? That's how you get, what? Yeah, the chips with the air in the middle. I like them a lot. They just need to be vinegar flavored. I don't know what the problem is. Where's the vinegar, huh? Where is it? Get on that shit. Anyway, it's been over 2 hours and I haven't finished this puzzle, and I'm not going to. I fucking hate it. I'm gonna leave. I have to go, I guess I have to go eat dinner. I didn't do that, I forgot. Maybe I'll just eat some chips, I'm not sure. I know I have some frozen foods that I could consume. But tomorrow, I will be eating barbecue. I will be gone to the camp. I will return later, and you'll see me again, and I'll make fucking good ass ASMR, and you'll see it. It'll be amazing. It'll be cool. It'll be badass. It'll be awesome. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be amazing. Yeah. It's gonna be badass. Anyway, okay, I'm leaving. So thank you to everybody who donated. Thank you to everybody who became real fakers. Thank you. And goodbye. Goodbye.